So that's why I don't think Nassif reversal. But then the other day I played against Danny Tila, and we got in a spot where he had Nassif reversal for my expansion explosion. And it was insane for him. But also if he had had dispute instead, I think it probably would have been good enough. So basically my reasoning is that when reversal is good, dispute's usually going to be just as good, or veto is going to be just as good. Keep as snap keep. Hey, Candle that betrays. Good games. But the Narset reversal is not for that matchup. It's for thought distortion. Barista is good against commence. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Does reversal works against commence? It does, right? Never even thought about that. That's a great point. Well, I guess it'll be probably list dependent. I'll bring it in against people who have commands, and I probably won't bring it in against people who don't have commands. It was just redirect. No, it's a really weird card. It's kind of a cool card. Not like this, chat. Every time I get paired against aggro, I just get mana screwed. Except when I draw my lands, then I don't get mana screwed. Classic me is just always complaining. Yeah, I kept the one lander too. I mean, you have to keep Temple, Omen of the Sea. Like the one lander I kept earlier was a bit sketchy. I think this one's like a no-brainer. Temple plus Omen of the Sea, like you just have to keep, and the rest of the hand was kind of chaos too. All right, let's try and eat a priest. It's kind of like eat the MPL, eat the rich, eat the clergy, eat the church. Next level complaining about your own complaining. Yeah, very meta. The meta complain. Temple. What just happened? Did it thought I was bouncing their cards? What the hell? Am I supposed to be worried, chat? Well, I'm worried. I don't know, by the end of the stream, I'm gonna have 4 Narset reversals in my sideboard. Everyone's like chiming in with their insane Narset reversal story. They're like, Narset reversal, apparently it's the truth. Alright, what do they have? 2/1 menace, 1/2 death touch. Have no targets for ECD. I bought him some pretty bad cards. Not sure what I'm supposed to do, honestly. I mean, I'm in an okay shape, but I don't think this game's like over by any means. Yeah. I don't know. Not sure what I was supposed to do. I mean, the fact that I have 1 Omen of the Sun in play is pretty good. It makes it pretty unlikely they can just out-tempo me. It's not like they're playing John Sacrifice here. It's just like weird hybrid of red-black deck. Maybe Yuri on last turn was good enough. It's a lot of damage. I guess they don't have an obvious card they want to sack. If I had Yuri on last turn, I could maybe Arcan's Grace into Omen if I had the lands. Yeah, maybe. I don't know, that's a pretty heavy commitment. Like, could attack with Robber first, right? Alright, shatter this guy for the blowout. Kinda wanna make my land drops. But I get 2 draws to draw lands. Probably gonna play ECD next turn. Yeah, opponent kind of blew it last turn, right? That was a weird play. Really weird play. Maybe they just didn't have anything great they could do, and it does draw them a card. I don't know, I'm kind of too tired to analyze my opponent's play. Trying to focus on mine. Even that's getting a bit hard. I think this is going to be the last match. Last match of the night. Man, last night before I submit my deck list, actually. Makis, you wanna get online tomorrow before deadline? Like around noon or something, and we can talk about decks and stuff? The list? Or maybe now if you're still up. I don't know if Makis is still here though. Another Woe Strider. You've messaged me? Alright, well after this match we can talk about the deck list before I log off. Yeah, I should have kept the lands. I missed the land drop now. Which is not ideal when I have so many cards in hand anyways. I got a bit greedy bottoming that island. Speaking of, I think I'm looking for like cheap enchantments. I would keep on tap land maybe. I don't think I want to keep a pain land when I'm so low on life. I mean, I guess that's too, like you bottom lands. I'm like Shadow this guy's pretty good. Would have been pretty good a few turns ago. Yeah, that's what we can do after this match. We can do sideboard guides for each matchup. Make sure we have the right in and out and stuff. Oh, it's not for you, Lord Beerus. Don't think you're so important. Yeah. But it's good to go through it. Make sure you're not missing anything. I'm not missing anything, and have enough cards for each matchup. And all right, so they have a bunch of priests. Shatter this guy's kind of cool. I can get it back next turn. I guess just shatter, right? Or is ECD first better? Shadow seems pretty safe at any rate. I think ECD is probably good enough. And then have 2 mana for one of my spells. And then I guess I do bring back something with ECD. Do they draw cards? Besides Priest. I'll just say go in case they have a devil. Gusting a devil's gonna be good. It's kind of cool. I can Omen of the Sea. I bring back a Yorion. I blink all my enchantments. I play Archon, and then enough turn I get a billion Pegasi. Pegasus. Sounds kind of weird. Could be a good emote. The combo of Pegasus and Pepega. Seems like, oh, that's kind of a cool draw. The one of. Dude, how insane was that Healer's intervention on 2 reclamations earlier? That's actually like so absurd. It went so well for me. It was like best possible scenario over and over again. Which PM am I playing? I think it starts on Saturday, right? But my decklist is due tomorrow by 3 p.m. I play the one that starts Saturday at 3 p.m. I'll be streaming with the delay. I think Menguchi's actually streaming, no delay. They don't have a ton of red cards. I could do that. I could do no gusts. Gust on Devil is kind of nice. It's like a little tempo play. Yeah, I think no delay is kind of... I mean, I've done it for Magic Fest Onlines, but it's smaller stakes. I mean, especially if you're not talking with chat and you're doing emote only, like, what's the point? So you can talk after the games with them real time, but then you can just do it in chat. You can just chat, you can just get in the chat, and then there's no more delay, you know? Doesn't seem worth it. I could do like, let's see, I'll do 2 gusts and I'll trim some of the planeswalkers because they're kind of fragile. Yeah, it's even worse, right? Because then you guys can't even talk and hang out. I mean, you're already not supposed to discuss lines of play because that's, even with delays, considered outside the systems, but at least you can hang out and be like, oh, Gab just punted again. And I guess you can't say I punted. That would be like, you can say, wow, Gab's so handsome. You can just spam the Scary God emote when I top deck. Gab is so handsome. Kappa. Dude, my hair is out of control. I think it looks pretty bad, actually. It's looked like a giant, I don't even know what, giant pile. They're like, only emote chat's gonna get old so fast. People are gonna think it's like funny for like 10 seconds and then they're gonna be like, well, this is just awful. Look at that wall. They can't beat it. They actually just scooped an 0-4 wall. Interesting attack. Nice try. Thought maybe we were gonna sack the butcher to get rid of the wall. No. Did not be a very good play. Can anyone join the player store? No, you have to qualify. You had to qualify. Jesus. That's bad. Tagging with Wood Strider is interesting. So if I do that, they sag the goat, they kill a 1/1. So I force them to sack a goat to kill 2 1/1s. Is that worth it? But then it means they don't get to finish the wall off. Is that a good use of my 1/1s? If I don't block, they're gonna sack the goat and kill my wall. But my wall, who cares once I have Yorion in play? I don't know, man. I guess I'll block. Hall of Fame players are invited to the online player tour, yeah, because it's the equivalent of the regional player tour, which we're invited to. Hall of Famers, MPL rivals, people who want a qualifier. But Hall of Famers don't get an invite to like the final stores and not very exciting, Yorion. The times are tough. It's buying a bit of time. I'm gonna Narset. They're not like John Sacrifice. They don't recover super well from Shatter the Sky. I might be able to protect Narset actually. Oh, never mind. I'm dumb. They have. I don't know if that was a play. That was stupid. I'm tired. Yeah. Dumb. Dumb dee dumb. Could have Omen into Shatter the Sky. Maybe ECD's better than Shatter the Sky. Right now. I'm at 22 still. I'll take ECD. It could backfire maybe if they have a second devil. What do you play, Canadian Bacons? What did you play last weekend? Just Team of Reclamation? Yeah. I have 4 Shatter Disguise in my deck. I can find another one. I mean, I also have 4 ECDs, obviously. They're not exactly a favorite to have a second Mayhem Devil. He makes Jessica Luca when we're just farming people who didn't want to play Jessica Luca. Yeah, it was good times. That's definitely good times. I was trying to figure out if maybe keeping Birth was worth it. Doesn't seem like it. That's the difference between the Now Gone Pro Tour and the Player Store. So it used to be, they used to be like between 4 and 6 Pro Tours a year. And you had to win a qualifier to qualify, and they were around, what were they, between 300 and 500 players? I kind of forget actually. And what they've started doing this year before COVID is they did Player Store, which were like regional Player Store. But they like it that we call it just Player Store, I guess. So before COVID, what was going on, it was pretty good structure, honestly. Europe, there was one in Europe, one in the United States or America, and then one in APAC. So for instance, there was one in Brussels, one in Phoenix, and one in, I forget the Japanese city this year. And then they each got like, I don't know, between 250 and 500 players, I guess. I'm not exactly sure. And they had a smaller prize pool than the PT, but then they qualified for the finals tour, which was kind of like smaller field than the PT. I'm not explaining this very well. I'm a bit tired, I guess. My bad. I guess I'm explaining it okay, it's just a bit long to explain. So basically the players tour are like less prestigious and easier to qualify for, but then there's the finals tour, which is more money and more prestigious than a PT, than an Ultra tour, so alright, I guess I have to play a Yorion or else I'm just gonna die. In the first event, I saw the numbers, I forget. I think it was like 200 and 300, yeah, about 500 total. So they were like, they were a bit smaller than the original store, but it's kind of close. I think overall the 4 online tournaments are going to get as many players as the 3 regional players tour earlier this year. Yeah, Pi Kappa, that's basically it. And the regional structure is something that's pretty new to this year. I stacked the abilities wrong. What did I mess up? Oh, I let them kill Narset. No, they get to kill Narset anyways, right? Wait, what did I mess up? Because I've messed up stack abilities the other day. It was relevant. It's usually not super relevant, but... You let them kill 1/1s if they wanted. Oh, right. That's relevant. Alright, I'm kind of in autopilot here. That's what the block was, Dread Horde, I guess. Oh, that's good. Your Undying doesn't seem like the end of the world. If I'm making them use some resources and soaking up some damage. Alright. I guess Shadow this guy's not very useful anymore. Stick an Omen. I haven't been paying attention. Did Open and mess up this game? I feel like they messed up. I feel like they gave me too many Narset activations, but maybe not. Alright. Well, that was a pretty good night. We lost 1 to Monored, I think. And then we beat everything else. I didn't get paired against John Sacrifice. I lost.